Hello guys, welcome to DATAHACKS. In this video, I'm gonna explain about how to update the data or manipulate the tags. In simple words, we can say DOM, document object model, without re-rendering the components. In simply, we can achieve this with the JavaScript itself, but we can achieve these things with hooks also. So I'm going to explain in this video about hook, which is known as Useref. Useref hooks allow you to persist the value between renders. It can use to store the mutable value that does not cause re-render when update. When the values are getting updated, the component will not re-render. Next, it can be used to access the tag or elements which we want to access directly, or we can also manipulate. It only return only one object. That object is known as current. So next, when you use ref initialize its equivalent. So if we initialize the value to the use ref, here you can see the example. If we provide 0 value to use ref, it is equal to the object present within the use state. But if we use a use state, we will have the component re-render. If we use ref, the component will not re-rendered. This is the difference. Let's start the practical demonstration of useref. First, I am going to show how to use useref. First of all, we are going to import the useref. Import useref. Next, I am going to create a variable called data, and I am going to provide useref. This is how we are going to create the useref. Next, I am going to assign the value to the useref, and instead of this one, I am going to provide data dot current. So let's open the terminal and start the Next.Js application. So we can see here in a home page we will get the value 0. So we can see the value can be present inside the. So here you can see the 0 value which is in data will be displayed inside the p tag. So let's enter into the home page, and we can see, oh, we have provide user ref. So we have to remove the small r and get into here. You can see here the value 0 which we provide in the use ref. Next, I am going to explain about how the values are stored. Here I am going to provide console.log and data, and I am going to the browser and open the console. You can see here an object. Within this object we have only current and 0. The 0 is a value we assigned, current is a keyword. So we can access the value with this object only. This object will contain only these keywords. This is how it's store the values. Instead of 0, if I provide 20 and I am going toward the browser and I am refreshing the page, you can see here the value is 20 instead of 0. So this is how values are stored. and here also it has been reflected. Next, I am going to explain about how the values are updating. Here we have the p tag, so I am going to provide on click and one anonymous function. Within this I am going to provide a function update. So remove this one and create a variable called update and provide arrow function. Here I am going to provide data dot current equal to 40. Let's see here. Let's go to the browser. Here I am going to refresh the page. By default we have value 20. After on click the value should be changed to 40, but we didn't have that 40, so we can console here and data and remove this one and provide here, also provide here. Before update and here I am going to provide after update. After update. So go to the browser and I am going to refresh. If we click here, we should provide update. So now if we click the value 20, then here you can see the value has been updated, but here the value has not been changed. This is because the useref will not re-render the component. That's why the value has been updated, but value has not been re-rendered. You can see here the value is updated. Here it is not rendered. This is the reason. So we can update the value. Next, I'm going to explain about shallow and deep render useref. So I'm going to refresh. We already seen the shallow re-rendering. If we click the 20th value, the value has been updated here, but it is not re-rendered. This is known as shallow re-rendering. The deep rendering, the value has been re-rendered in the component itself. To achieve the deep re-rendering, I am going to get the use state, and next constant data1 and set data1 use state, and we can use set data1 equal to 40, and now we can go here and refresh the whole page. 20, here value has been updated, but here the page has been re-rendered. The reason is, if we use a use state, here we have use the use state, here we have the useref. Useref will not re-render, but here we have used the use state. It will re-render the components, so the value has been updated in the front end. So here you can see the value 40. This is the reason. Now we have reached the final part of this video. Before that, I am going to ask some question. So please explain the difference between useref and useState in the comments section, so you can evaluate yourself how deeply you have understood the concepts of the hooks. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe the YouTube channel. You will get the updates regularly. Thank you for watching this channel.